Guten Tag, welcome back to CFC TV. We've got news, finally. Apparently, we have signed Pedro from Barcelona. Well, we're about to sign Pedro from Barcelona. Um, Last night, basically, the news started to come about that Chelsea representatives went to Barcelona. About just a few hours later, it said it's basically a done deal. In the morning today, it said he's on the way to London to do his Chelsea medical. I mean, that's fucking amazing. First of all, we beat Man United, and even though they said today that they are not interested in him anymore, but we all know that's bullshit. They just don't want to admit that we beat them. Got a few things to say about that. I'm not at Barcelona. I'm not the biggest fan of Pedro. He's to me a little bit of a worse Neymar. He does dive a lot. He's a very dirty player in my opinion. Just if you look at him, I hope Mourinho changes that a bit, but I wasn't a fan of him at Barcelona at all. I didn't like him. Not down to his footballing abilities. That he's a great player is obviously undoubted. But well, we'll see, I guess. He obviously didn't play that much lately at Barcelona, especially since last season, since Suarez and Neymar came in. So he was basically on the bench, and that's why we got him, because he still loves Barcelona. He wouldn't have left them, but he just wants to play more football because he knows he's a good footballer, a great footballer. But they just basically happen to have even better players than him in his position. So kind of unlucky for him. But yeah, the question now is, apparently I've heard that he's going to play in the right wing, which is obviously what I expected, to be honest. But the thing is, what's going to happen with Willian and Oscar, and also Fabregas? I think that at least the first idea is that Pedro will start on the right, and then as Oscar, as Jose said before the Manchester City game, that he's probably out for the West Brom game as well. Hopefully, if Pedro is done by then, because he obviously did the whole preseason with Barcelona, so he's fit. If he signs, I don't know, by tonight or maybe tomorrow, he's probably going to be in the starting lineup against West Brom. So I think that Willian will play as Cam against West Brom. And another thing I have to say is what's going to happen to Fabregas, because against big teams, we've seen against Man City, again, him as holding midfield just does not work. It might even end up being Pedro and Cesc as number 10. Obviously, they know each other from Barcelona really well. They know each other from the Spanish national team, obviously. So there's obviously a great connection there. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen with that. But I'm really excited. I'm not. A lot of people would disagree with that, but I'm not 100% sure that he's that much of an upgrade to Willian. The thing he does give us that Willian doesn't do enough is a goal threat, because you can just see, even as a substitute, he scored so many goals in his career. Obviously, he wasn't a substitute all along, but like back in the day with Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Messi, he was a substitute. Then Henri came in, he was the substitute. Then he did play first team football for 2 or 3 years, and then Villa came in. Not sure if he did play first team. Yeah, probably. Villa was on the left, Messi up front, and Pedro on the right. And then he had a few amazing seasons, especially 2011. I think that was probably his best season. But yeah, I think he's a great addition to the squad. Let's hope he can really give us what we hope. Like more goals, more threat from the right, take some pressure, off from Hazard. And the thing is, who's going to go out? Is Moses going to go out on loan? Are we going to sell Cuadrado to Juventus? I'm not sure what's going to happen. Cuadrado was on the bench against Man City, and he also did come on. So I don't know. I heard that maybe Moses picked up a little injury after the press conference. I don't know about that. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's hope it's made official by today. Just to take off the pressure, that we know that we've signed him. And after that defeat, I've read plenty of times that Abramovich gave permission to sign 3 players, at least 3 players. So not including Baba Rahman, because that was basically done before that. So it's Pedro now. We're probably going to get Stones, even though it's a ridiculous amount of money they won. They turned down £30 million, and apparently they want 35 or even 40. I think anything more than 30 is a complete waste of money. I still think we're going to get him, and probably in the long run, in the next 10 years, it's going to pay out. But I'm not sure. For 35 or maybe 40 million, don't you think we could even sign Varane? Not sure about that. But well, let's hope we get some centre back. I do like Stones. It's just I think it's a bit too expensive. Like we've laughed about Man City for paying 49 million for Sterling. And to be honest, Sterling did more in the last 2 seasons than Stones did. Stones didn't even play every week for Everton. So just to pay 15 to 10 million less than they pay for Sterling isn't really very good, especially after we laughed at them for paying so much for Sterling. But anyways, and let's hope we get another holding midfielder because we really need one. We really need one. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But it's still great news. Finally, we've done something in this transfer window. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Give it a like rating as well. And yeah, see you for a review after the West Brom game.